what's good with it in the hood with it. We're gonna get to another reaction. Now, this is my first time watching this one. This one was sent to me by the homie, and it's called Bloody Prison Gang Wars Fighting Over Juicy Man Butt Cheeks in San Quentin Maximum Security Prison. To what degree of juicy booty man butt cheeks this guy's talking about, I have no idea. I wouldn't classify it that way, but this is the way he classifies it. Now, this is OG Silverback. It's a prison channel. I guess this guy's from out of state, but he did do time in California prisons in the late 90s, 2000s. Um, I don't know what to say about this guy, man. We're going to watch it together. This is news to me. But anyone that would classify Juicy Man Butt, Beautiful Butt Cheeks is a little different. So let's get straight into this, man, in a Menudo Stana direct fashion. Let's react together. Like I said, I haven't watched this one yet. I'm going to go about halfway through it. I'm going to skip all the mumbo jumbo because I'm sure, something's different. Now, as you can see right there on the screen, this man got a garbage can in his pad, a whole bunch of files, a whole bunch of case files. He's definitely up to a no good. Um, let's see what's cracking with this guy.
So one of the booty bandits, man, he was just openly like flirting with this booty bandit because as you come down the fifth tier, guys, and you got to walk down to the, you come down the tier, you got to make a left. You walk all the way down, and the entrance to the yard is on the right, but on the left hand side is all these cells. So this dude was openly, man, like passing notes to this transvestite or transsexual or T-girl, tranny, whatever, and she was beautiful. She had big breasts and a big butt and long hair and pouty lips. I don't know if it was Botox or whatever.
This man said she was beautiful with pouty lips. He doesn't know if it was Botox. Um, this guy's odd a little bit. The way he's symbolizing or he's describing this man, right? By calling her a she, automatically that leads me to believe there's a little bit of sugar in that tank. Um, I don't know. I can't call it, but this vault was different. The way he just described Marilyn Monroe, but in man fashion. So we're gonna see how it goes. He's talking about San Quentin maximum security. It has to be late '90s, man. So let's just get into it and see exactly. This is kind of odd, gente. It's kind of odd. Excuse me.
And she looked like a woman, but obviously I knew that was a man because I'm in prison. And this dude be French kissing her through the, cause San Quentin's got bars, bro. And you could put your face out like so. Here's the bar, so you go like this, right? And you can slip your hand through, and he's like fingering dudes culo and all this weird stuff, man.
This man went culo with it. He went culo with it. So you know when he goes culo with it, he's definitely knows a little bit of the cultura. Um, but the cultura don't get down like that. So it's getting a little odder as we go on. Let's continue. Again, if you have children in the room, tell them back on up like a crawdad because this guy, there's some mystery behind this guy.
And I'm looking at his homies because I'm just some dude. Like I'm not even from California, but I was a big time drug dealer. I employed some people, and so I got some respect. So I'm looking at how his homies look at that, and he's like, "Oh man, that's just dude, man." And so then here's the Brooks of the story.
He said, "That's just dude, man. Dude, get down like that, man."
The transvestite was from Richmond, California, and so the area out of California I was in that was Seaside, California. We're gonna call it Central Cal. Richmond's up north, and Richmond got some riders. Richmond got some savages, bro.
That's god darn fact. Richmond has got some beasts out of Richmond. There's some beasts out of Seaside too, though.
So anyway, this T girl or tranny or transvestite was from Richmond, and he was somebody's biatch warmer, right?
Okay, that was kind of odd. That was slightly different the way he said that. He said that with his chest, right? He made sure that everybody knew exactly what that was. Did you see the teeth on this man when he said that? Now, I'm not trying to disrespect old boy because I don't know him like that, but at the same time, man, this ain't England, that's it.
But he's flirting with this other dude, man, and this other dude, man, is putting his finger in dude's culo, man, and getting his wee wee sucked. San
Oh,
Quentin was a crazy place, man. And so then, I said to the shot caller for the Central California car, like, hey man,
again, gente. When he says Central California car, don't get it twisted. Okay, let's listen to this man's story.
that's a dude, man. And dude's like, oh man, he just a booty bandit. He been like that ever since we was in and out of prison. He been like that. And I was like, yeah, but from what I understand, that tranny's from Richmond. Oh, it ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no smoke. So I'm just
Okay, I know guys from Richmond. They want all that smoke. Every little bit of smoke that they can get, they'll get. Um, like I said, I don't know what year this elaborate story was taking place. One thing I do know about OG Silverback, just going to his channel, it seems like every other video is about a booty bandit or someone getting their butt cheeks clapped. And it seems mysterious to me that that would be the case, unless this is a Big Herc 2.0. But one thing I will say is this individual definitely knows how to tell a story. It's raw, definitely raw, diggity, and uncut. So we're gonna keep getting to it, but yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words on this reaction. I don't even know how to react right now. You know what I mean? Guard. Let's get to it, man.
it's new, right? This is my first time. And so then the Richmond dudes
Or is it?
I guess the Richmond dudes was coming down and seeing dude getting his wee wee sucked through
That man said wee wee. Okay, when he says wee wee and culo, odd.
through the bars, you know what I mean? And then the Richmond dude like, hey fool, that's my woman, man. What's up with you, fool? And he's like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I mean? No, man.
That man said, "Don't hate the player, hate the game." They're about to go into an all-out war over what appears to be, according to his words, a voluptuous man. Let's get to it, man. This is different.
And F that. And so everything. So then there was like a problem with the Richmond car and the Central California car, bro. So then the Richmond dude, he wasn't a shot caller. The dude that was in love with the tranny, and the dude from Central California wasn't a shot caller either. But here's what happens, bro. When you have two gang members from two different gangs, and this is what I want to tell you guys. If you got one fruity guy in the bunch,
This man's looking at his notes, so he's definitely putting a little 10 to 2 there, a little hot sauce. Let me tell you something. He's absolutely right, man. When you got people from different cars, people from different areas, they're never going to see eye to eye. There's always going to be some conflict there, and that's just based on everyone thinks they're more superior or more better than others. That's the nature of the beast in prison. I think we all know that. Anyone who knows anything about prison has been there. Every car thinks they're that one. But this type of participation that he's talking about here with booty bandits and things, I know in prison in California, there's a lot of things that do go on probably in the cells that not a lot of people know about or you don't participate in. But this guy's talking about all this on the tier. I know a lot of other groups like the Norteños, the Southsiders, even the white guys, sprinkle them in, brother, would have feel offended by walking by a cell and someone's getting their shit sucked all about the cell. They're definitely going to feel offended, and there's going to be some repercussions for them actions. It's just not going to be an internal thing like this guy is saying. But let's hear the rest of his story. This is news to me.
he would get a lot of gang members eating for lunch. Because one thing I noticed, because I saw the tension in these guys being in love with these gay boys or trannies, and this Richmond dude loved this dude that looked like a woman, and this dude from Central California loved this dude that looked like a woman, but they weren't shot callers, but they're active gang members. And so I told the shot caller from the Central California, I was like, hey my man, like, that don't look too cool. Like, it's gonna be some problems. He's like, nah, man, they don't want no problems, man, over that punk, man. You know what I mean? It's just how it is, man. Don't hate the player, hate the game, It ain't no fun unless the homies can have some. And I was like, yep.
Man, that man hit that Snoop Dogg lyric. He said, "It ain't no fun unless the homies can have some." Don't hate the player, hate the game. Well, I don't know what type of games they're playing, and these two cars seem odd. Now I know Kumi's about a Richmond. I know they don't roll like just one city, man. They roll Kumi, most of them Bay Area. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I know their whole get down, but I know the ones that I messed with, man, that I was cool with. I had interactions with Willings and Dillings. Never would say that. Um, the way this guy says it, like the shot caller is talking about, ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It seems like they were condoning this mischievous behavior that was going on all up in the open on the tier. It just doesn't ring true to me. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to call this guy a liar. Liar pants on fire. But at the same time, I'm saying, look at this. Come on, Anthony. Look at this, man. Let's look at it from an objective point of view. Um, this seems far-fetched, right? It's his story. I'm going to continue to let him tell it.
Yeah, but they ain't homies with that dude, man. Yeah, but he's our homie. You know what I'm saying? If they want some smoke, we're going to show them some smoke. So I was thinking, I quickly figured out.
He said they were going to show him some smoke. So they're about to go, like I said, man, they're about to show him some smoke over as this man put it, a voluptuous man. So we're about to see, man, like if that was Botox or not.
So anyway, they had a big gang war, bro, on the yard, bro, over that tranny. So I wanted to share with you that all gang wars in prison aren't drug related, bro, or territory, or Sereno, Norteño, Crip Blood, AB, Wood. It ain't always that, man. Sometimes you got a fruity dude in your gang, and he's messing with somebody else's punk.
He said it's over the cheeks. He said they went into an all-out war. Soldados were lost. People were mangled. There was total mayhem. Bodies ravaged. All because one guy wanted to ravage one body. Let's see what's happening.
And the other dudes ain't going for that. And instead of the gang members, saying, correcting they do, like they tell you on these other prison channels, oh man, our car don't roll like that, homie, and this and that. And he would be excised from the gang and all that. Hey, Holmes, we don't roll like that, Vato. Hey, Wood, hey, man, check it out, man. We don't do that stuff, man.
Hold on now. Excuse you, peoples, man. Why do you have to do the white boys like that, though? Sprinkle you in, brother. Why do you have to say, hey, man, we don't mess around like that, man? Why do you say, hey, Vato Loco, we don't get... Let me tell you something, brother. I'm at a loss for words at this point. This man said, hey, man, we don't get down like that, man. We're not trying to get our weeby sucked all on the tier in San Quentin, man. That fool's crazy. This dude's different, man. I like this dude. Shit, I can't call it.
Bro, that ain't what I seen. I seen a bloody war, and then we was on lockdown, bro. And then what they had to do, they had to ship that transvestite out, bro, because he was so beautiful. These guys was going to do something like the movie Troy.
This man said that transvestite was so beautiful, they was going to do something like the movie Troy. Basically, it was going to be all-out civil war around that camp. Man, to what degree of SMI was this dude on, man?
If you ever seen the movie Troy with Brad Pitt, where the Greeks were fighting the Trojans, bro.
Anyways, man, and you see what pops up right here. Bust cheeks in prison. Sex predators in prison. That's another one of his videos. You see the get down right here? OG Silverback. Now, let me tell you about this guy, man. To what degree of prison this man was at, one will never know, does one. But one thing I do know is a lot of these videos that he has coming out are kind of odd. In maximum security prison, this is how pretty straight men become ugly women. Busting cheeks in prison. Yeah, it's odd. It's a little odd. But it's his story, so we got to let him tell it. I'm just saying, man, that was my first time seeing that. I wanted to react to it with you guys and say at no time do I condone anything that this man says. Having done time in prison, I've never been to San Quentin. Never been to San Quentin. But I'm sure, the get down is not like that. Now, early 90s, late 80s, I can't call it like an alcoholic. I don't know exactly what was going on in there. Maybe they were busting cheeks like that, right? But nowadays, man, that could never happen. No car is gonna get down like that now. I know he's a brother, man, so people are gonna think, oh, well, maybe the brothers get down like that. Man, I ain't putting that on their plate. This guy said it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. He said it was a beautiful man. It's at that point I really lost interest in this video, but I'm only reacting for the views. I'm just gonna be honest. With that being said, man, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Hope that you get everything, every single thing that you want coming to you. If you guys want to watch OG Silverback, go ahead, trip out on him. I'm not. I'm not gonna definitely be watching this guy because I just see some tendencies there that I'm very aware, man. I would not want to be set up with this guy. With that being said, man, move smooth with a purpose. Go out there and get it. I hope that you enjoy this reaction because that's exactly what it was. And the words can't explain how I feel right now. I'm about to go brush my teeth and take a shower, man. That's how ugly this one was. You know what I mean? Make a motherfucker feel all dirty on the inside and the outside. This is the gun. Bang, bang.